That?
Drake's bringing out JHUS.
Who said that?
Alright, apparently Drake's bring out JHUS. I'm filming, boy. Do you want one? Fiber bar. It's healthy.
Is it chocolate?
No, caramel.
Caramel ones are nice.
Don't like caramel.
He don't like chocolate. So yeah. So what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Thom again, you feel me? We're gonna do an episode of Car Talks after months. But yeah, it's my boy Lewis. Yeah, so tonight we're going to be talking about
My uncle.
Conor McGregor, aka Lewis, aka Divine, you feel me?
I wish I had a bank account like a phone number.
But yeah, we're just going to talk about all the controversy that's been going on, speculations, all of that. But I'm going to let Lewis do most of the talking because he knows everything about Conor from A to Z. So I'm going to put his Instagram on the screen. So if you want to ask him any question, not just about Conor, he knows a lot of stuff as well. And he's looking to actually start a podcast. I'm going to put him on blast. Alright, safe JHUS, safe. Man like JHUS, you know. This is going to be the last take because I'm going to hold the camera like this. Only because there's nowhere to put the camera.
Okay.
But anyways, we were talking about Conor's retirement and him fighting Diaz when after that. But carry on, Lewis, man.
Alright, cool. So we were talking about how Conor's first retirement, about when he used it as a negotiation ploy to get that DS2 rematch. But that was a different time compared to now, because when he was doing that first fight, he had been fighting consistently. He had just beaten Jose Aldo, so yeah, 13 seconds, everyone's off the hype of that. He's been fighting 3-4 times a year, and obviously RDA pulled out because he had a bitch fit or something. And then he wanted to fight for the fans, and he took the Nate Diaz fight at 170, which anyone that knows the basics of just sport and anatomy knows that if you got 15 pounds in weight,
it's a lot.
In 2 weeks, you're gonna gas out. It's not gonna be optimal, and you saw it in the fight. One round, he was laying in on him, battering him. Diaz took him down, choked him. So yeah, everyone knows that story. But that was a different time. He was helping UFC build to the point where they sold for that $4 billion. But this time, it's different. Conor's on an L. He lost to Khabib. There's nothing to debate about that. He got thrown around like a ragdoll. He got battered.
And I don't see him beating Khabib. Like I just don't see him beating Khabib.
I'm the biggest fan. I don't think he beats Khabib again. Yeah. I mean, like if it stays standing up for a bit, I guess he could catch him with something, but Khabib is just too resistant. Khabib's stand-up's a bit underrated. He stands square on. His stance is very square.
He looks like a bear when he's standing up, innit? He looks like a bear.
He's the devil, man. He takes you down and drowns you. Yeah. But see, I think in that first fight with Khabib, if he hadn't taken those 2 years off, I think there were moments in that fight he could have capitalised on more. Yeah. Like he caught him with a flush left, and if he had moved his body around, changed his shape, he might have been able to at least drop him. And the biggest giveaway was when he got knocked down.
Yeah. Khabib?
When Conor got knocked down.
Which
is the B-Tech wrestling move. Anyone from a Division 1 wrestling background would have known how to do that. You shoot for the takedown, then throw the arm over, hoping to catch him. It's basically like going for a home run. Yeah. So then we've got that. And then obviously what happened after with Khabib jumping in the cage, battering Dylan Dennis, who wouldn't want to do that? Yeah. But so now you've got him retiring again.
Yeah. Which is it's not really it's like
it's a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
But this is where I think he's playing with fire this time, because back then he was the main man. He still is the main man in terms of media. He's one of the biggest names in combat sport. But he's on 2 L's if you count the Mayweather fight. Some people do. Yeah. I don't. Like it's a completely different
category. Like boxing, obviously, it's combat sport, but it's not the same. It's not the same thing as
it was an exhibition match with some money.
Yeah, exhibition match. That's the biggest exhibition match in the world.
You saw from minute one we got played from that. They smiled at each other like, dickheads.
I'll get punched up by Mayweather for 20 bags.
Okay.
I mean, not 20 bags. Give me 20 mil.
Give me 20 bags. I don't care. I need that 20 bags. But so he's on 1 or 2 L's depending on how you want to swing it. And then you've got him. He wants that Habib rematch. We saw this with the DS2.
Yeah.
He wants that rematch.
He's gonna get it as well. He's gonna get it.
He has to. He's the biggest name in the sport, and he wants it because he believes he can beat him. And I think there is a chance he can beat Habib.
There is, obviously,
but
he's a great fighter. I
think there's a lot more that needs to go into his camp. I think Dylan Dennis, personally, I don't think he's the right man to help Conor in a camp for Habib. His jiu-jitsu game's not that good. You've got people like Gary Tonnen, Gordon Ryan from the Danaher Death Squad that are at a higher caliber level, and they're bigger opponents as well, which would suit Conor because Habib is a shithouse. Yeah. He's 155 pounds, but he looks at 170.
Yeah, he is.
And he's wrestling Daniel Cormier, 215.
Beating him.
He's wrestling Cain Velasquez, arguably the greatest heavyweight on the planet, not named Stipe Miocic.
Yeah.
So you've got them and who he's wrestling with, and then unfortunately with Conor's camp is a lot of yes men. Like according to John Cavana, who I think is a brilliant coach, Conor's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
No brown belt would have just sat there and allowed Habib to hold on to him. I understand conservation of energy, but he wasn't attacking off his back. He wasn't trying to grab an ankle, just anything. He was just letting Habib hold on to him, which is why I think having some better jiu-jitsu practitioners with him might help him because he can attack off his back. Because Habib, we don't know what his submission defense is like.
Yeah, he hasn't been tested. That's the thing. Habib has not been tested.
No, and I think someone like Brian Ortega or Tony Ferguson could do that.
Yeah, because they're more what's it called? They're more well-rounded. Yeah.
But back to the retirement thing. When we saw when he wanted DS2 match, he retired and the UFC shat the bed and went, "That's our cash cow gone. He owns about pay-per-view records. We need him." So they gave him that rematch, and obviously he went on to win that. I think should have been unanimously. But with this time, in the new era, you've got Conor on 2 L's, and then all the controversy that's happened with the bus, the speeding charges, you name it. He's been dicking around a bit. But when you've got that much money from coming from poverty, you're gonna be losing it a little bit. Yeah. But this time, he's trying to manipulate like he's the only cash cow in the UFC again. Granted, he owns 7 pay-per-view records. He owns all of them. But this time with this new ESPN deal that they've just signed, they're getting paid for every fight like they've sold 500,000 pay-per-views. And they barely sold 500,000 pay-per-views across the year. So imagine every single fight, no matter who fights, it could be me and Thom fighting. They'd still get 500,000 pay-per-views. Or the money that would be the equivalent of 500,000 pay-per-views.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, with the new deal.
That's mad.
So now they can go, right, fuck it, we can make money off anyone now. Yeah. Because we're getting paid no matter what. Yeah. That pay-per-view model's kind of gone now.
Yeah, because ESPN is a big network. If they putting out free fights and stuff.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. Yeah. They're making a lot. And so this time, UFC can go, well, obviously we'd like those 2.4 million pay-per-views from Conor. But is it the end of the world now? Yeah. We can put on 4 fights in a month and sell 2 million pay-per-views. Yeah. So that's where I think his leverage has gone. You've got he's on an L, and also you've got the question, the motivation. Yeah. No matter who you are, and if you've got 9 figures in the bank, are you gonna want to wake up in the morning, run miles, come home, get smashed about by a Russian bear? For what, 20 mil? He's got whiskey, he's got suits, he's making more money apparently from the whiskey than anything else. So it'd be like
it's hard
offering Thom a promotion or a job, offering 50k instead of 10k. Obviously he's not gonna have the same motivation for that 10k job if he knows he's got a 50k job coming.
It's a business. I think Conor is a businessman more than he is a fighter. So
I mean, his quote
I can't blame him really, but I mean, if he actually loves fighting, which I think he does, but money is different. But I think he's gonna come back for the love of the sports. But I don't know how long this retirement is gonna last. To be honest with you,
he pretty much announced the other day that he's coming back after the old calling. Saying Habib shags towels and calling his missus a goat, and then Habib responding with the rapist allegations.
We're going to talk about that on a different day.
Yeah, right now
that's a whole different topic.
I think it's BS, but we'll see. But obviously he announced he's going back into the octagon, which I don't think any man is.
No, but that's the thing though, when you make it there, if your name is labeled next to Conor McGregor, you're just gonna get you're just gonna get something from it, like followers, something like.
The problem is with this social justice warrior movement as well. Everyone's guilty till proven innocent. So there could be absolutely no evidence. You could be in a separate state to someone. If they make that allegation, you have a load of these justice warriors that jump on the back because they like seeing people more successful than them fall down and proclaim them guilty before they've even had a trial. So that it's a sticky situation. Obviously, if it's true,
a sticky one still.
If it's true, then I'm done. I can't support him whatsoever.
Conor's gonna bust case though, man.
I don't think he gets that.
I don't. Because like from that picture, it looks like, bruv, the girl took the picture, you know. Do you know what I mean? And how can you accuse someone of raping you when you're the one that's with the with the opposite sex? In a room that is just you two, and you're taking a picture with the guy.
I guarantee Conor wasn't going, oh, look at her in the fucking dance floor when he's in a table somewhere popping bottles. Oh, I want her. She's gone over to him. I just feel bad for his wife and the kid. Like, that's what will annoy me.
But again, like when you have that sort of money, that fame, it's just like girls throw themselves at you, innit? So
I mean,
it's like you can only say no as much as you can.
We can all hold the moral high ground, but we don't know what we do in that position.
Like you can't really blame him, obviously. Well, it's hard to say, innit? Like in that situation, I can't speak for myself because obviously. But
we just need to get 9 figures in the bank and find out.
Exactly. Once I get 100 mil,
we'll find out.
We'll see, innit?
But with this, like, so obviously he hasn't got that same leverage, so he can't go, right, I won't fight. UFC can go, okay, bye, we'll put someone else on the card. They wouldn't want to, but obviously you got that. But I do not think fighting Khabib is the right move straight away. Obviously Khabib's suspended till November, so that's out the window anyway. But there was a rumour that he would fight the winner of Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier, which I think
it's a good matchup.
It's probably going to be one of the best fights this year. I'm picking Holloway to win.
I think so. He's Domier's already beat him.
Poirier beat him. Holloway took the fight on 2 weeks' notice.
That was a good fight.
And
but Holloway now is a different beast, man. And what was his name? Poirier. He's just like declining, but like he was declining after the Conor fight, but he's slowly creeping up again.
He's done well. He's on like 3 or 4 fight win streak where he's beat Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, and Anthony Pettis. So he's knocked off some big names. But Max Holloway is on a tear. 15 fight unbeaten streak. You look at what he did to Brian Ortega. If you look at the stats of the significant strikes he landed, when the rounds went on, he was landing more significant strikes. He landed the most significant strikes in fight history of 163 with a completion rate of 73%.
Boy, that statistics, you know, I don't even know about that.
He drags you into the deep end. So he'll let you go on. It's like the Diaz brothers. Invest in the body to get to the head. They piece you up, ruin your cardio, and then just wail on you and just smash you till you give up. And all things going well in the fight world, I think Holloway wins that. And that's the fight I think is the best for Conor. Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor. Holloway will want that fight back. It's the last thing he lost. That's the fight he lost 15 fights ago. And Conor slapped him around that time.
But like we said, he's a different guy now. He's a different like he's been at the top, so he's an elite fighter now. So
I think he's probably number 5, number 4 pound for pound in my eyes.
Think so? Yeah,
and I think the fight that's a better fight for Conor because Max Holloway will entertain the stand-up game.
Yeah, he will.
Khabib ain't entertaining the stand-up game. He might.
No chance. He's not going to risk it. Like the things that he doesn't have to because he's the champion. He's trying to like retain his belt. So he doesn't have to, you know, take risk, and so he doesn't have to prove anything to anyone really. Because first of all, he's already knocked down Conor, and he's already proven that he can beat Conor. So he just got to beat him again.
And the thing with someone like Khabib as well, like Joe Rogan said, the biggest skill you want, the best skill you want in MMA is wrestling. Because if you've got average boxing but elite wrestling, you dictate where the fight goes. If it's just a stand-up artist, you hold him down, he's done. You can either ground him out and just hold him down for 5 rounds, which won't entertain the fans, but you win, or you can hit some ground and pound and smash him. But with Holloway's got amazing ground game, and he's got good takedown defense. But he'll entertain fighting Conor.
Yeah.
He likes that. I wouldn't say ego, but he likes to compete with someone that's better at him at something.
Yeah.
So if he perceives Conor to have better stand-up, he wants to beat Conor at that.
It's going to be an interesting fight, though.
Yeah. And if that fight happens, I'd pick Conor to win that because I think Holloway gets hit too much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's shit.
And what's it called? Why?
That mouse just went into the trap. Two of them just went into the trap.
Yeah, but like he was saying, I think Conor's got a better stand-up game than Holloway. Also, Conor's bigger than Holloway. Like he's more solid, so his punches are gonna be. It's gonna cause. They just saw some rat, but yeah, he's gonna cause more damage for like every hit that he produces.
Yeah, and I think Holloway, he gets hit a lot. He got pieced up in that Ortega fight. Like, Ortega was landing heavy shots on him. His chin was holding.
Yeah.
But I think Conor at 155, that left hand, no one's held it since.
Yeah.
The only person that's come close, Habib held it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's the better fight because you cannot go and fight Habib when you're already on an L to him because that ruins his marketing. Obviously, if you go on 2 L's from the same person, the argument's gone for another one.
Exactly.
The only hope he would have then is that Diaz trilogy match.
Yeah, that's gonna happen as well. I think there's the 3 fights that Conor wants, and well, not just Conor, but the fans.
Yeah, but
I want to see him fight Diaz again.
Dana White doesn't want it. Dana White doesn't give a shit. He doesn't want that trilogy. He doesn't want to deal with the Diaz brothers because he's fed up with handing them fights and them saying no. Which, as a fan, I think that Diaz trilogy should have happened before Habib. But obviously when Conor went and smashed the bus and then Habib slapped Artem, there's no other way around it. You had to fight there and then. Yeah,
exactly.
So that was, I think timing was bad, but even Conor McGregor's coach questioned his motivation in that Habib fight.
Yeah.
Like he said it was hard to get him going, and obviously you see these fucking fat bastards online that are like, they've got bigger tits than their missus. Calling, saying Conor's not a real fighter, he's this and that. I was like, if myself or you won the lottery tomorrow, are we going to want to go and work our 9 to 5 if we had one?
What I'm going to do is, if I win the lottery, I'm going to make my own gym, work out there, and live my best life.
You think I'm spending time in this gym? Nah, I'm in my own private gym.
I'm going to get my yacht, boy, travel around the world.
I'm going to move like The Rock and have his own iron paradise.
But yeah, let's wrap this up because it's like going to be 20 minutes.
A long one.
Yeah.
Good luck editing this.
No, it's cool. I'm just going to literally leave it, like, you know.
Cool. So obviously with that, I've actually lost my train.
This is raw, baby. Raw. Car talks.
Raw. I've lost my
no editing. Car talks is just raw talking. But yeah.
So obviously the motivation's not there. Like we're not gonna. If we've got 100 million in the bank, we're not gonna go and slave at a desk job for 5 hours. We're gonna go fuck you. Yeah. Like, I definitely wouldn't want to get smashed around by a Russian bear for 5 rounds in front of hundreds of millions of people.
There's no need, the money that he's going to make from that he's already making from his business. So.
When I can whip on a nice suit, grab D Devlin and go promote my whiskey. I know which one I'm doing, so I honestly do not believe it's anything to do with him. I can't believe that it's not him wanting to fight. I just think natural human instinct is they want to be comfortable. No one wants to put themselves out there, and when you've got that much money, you're more than comfortable. You're comfortable for generations.
And not just him, his family as well. So
I think we do see Conor McGregor fight again. Probably once more. I would prefer once more. As a fan of Conor, he was one of the reasons I started watching MMA. I think I'd rather him fight once more and then move on. Because I don't want to see him battered, bruised, brain trauma, because we're still yet to see what happens to an MMA fighter further on, because it's such a young sport. I think get in, get rich, get out. He can spend time with his kids, with his family, plenty of businesses, multiple revenues. It's unnecessary to get your brain battered around. So that's it from me.
There you go. You have it. That's our thoughts. Well, mostly Lewis's thoughts on.
I can rabble on pages.
Conor's retirement. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment,
subscribe.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna do more hard talks about UFC because obviously we're both fans of UFC.
We should do one before the Max Holloway Poirier fight next week.
There you go. That's coming, baby. That's I'm probably gonna post that before this one. So
Oh yeah, true.
yeah. See you guys soon, man.